Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As we were about to begin, please be seated before we get started. I have several announcements to make. First, I would like to seek your cooperation in completing the seminar. Next, if any of you are carrying their phones, please switch them off or turn them into silent mode. To avoid interruptions, and if it is an urgent call, please exit the room first before taking the calls. Thank you for your consideration and attention.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is our pleasure to be a moderator for this panel. I am Karen P. Campoamor,
And I am Christopher Borja.
and on behalf of the panelists, I would like to extend a very welcome to all of you. We appreciated you taking time of your busy schedule to join us here today. First of all, allow me to introduce the panelists for this morning. All of them are knowledgeable in this topic that we are going to discuss. The first panelist, his name is Mr. Joseph. The second panelist is Ms. Trisha May G. Balambao. And the third panelist is Mr. Mark Kenneth H. Barriga. And the fourth panelist is Mr. Daylan Baring. And the fifth panelist is Gashinara Faith Bulawin. And the sixth panelist is Mr. Justin Wilfred B. Burata. And the seventh panelist is Mr. Sin Linkin A. Bryan. And lastly, the eighth panelist is Miss Alia and Buenafin. Welcome to our forum for today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the question and answer session.
As we all know, globalization is a process of increased economic and cultural interaction between people, businesses, and governments worldwide. It refers a growing close relations and trade between different nations and reducing cultural and economic barriers between countries. It's like when the world gets smaller, does business. It continues to grow and improve. With the rise of technology and globalization, new business opportunities are arising almost exponentially. The question is, how do small business benefit from globalization?
Without further ado, I would like to welcome the 8 panelists to deliver their answer. The first panelist, the floor is yours.
So I am Joseph Rahil Baha. One of the benefits of small businesses from globalization is that access to the global market. Small businesses benefit from lower trade barriers, which allows them to reach customers in other parts of the world who were previously out of reach. Selling products to customers in other countries can help a small businesses grow, especially if it offers something to those countries want. Also, because of the advances in technology, communication between countries is more accessible than before. As a result, every consumer can reach into their pocket, pull up their smartphones, and access the different products or services that a small businesses offers. Because of it, a small businesses can massively increase its revenue.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Panelist number one. Your explanation does really give sense, and it's a very wonderful and amazing presentation. Now let's hear the answer of panelist number two. Excuse me, panelist number two.
Hi, my name is Trisha May G. Balambao, and my answer is small businesses can also compete around the world because of globalization. As globalization increases, more and more businesses enter the market, and thanks to that, there is now a ton of competition for small businesses around the world. Improving the quality on every product and making it accessible and needed in different countries will help small businesses gain some popularity. That's all.
Thank you, finalist number 2, for your answer.
Okay, for now, let's hear the answer of panelist number 3.
Hi, I'm Martinet H. Barriga. One of the most striking manifestations of globalization is the use of new technologies by entrepreneurial and international oriented firms to exploit new business opportunities. Internet and e-commerce procedures hold particular potential for SMEs to broaden their involvement in new international markets. Technology is also one of the main tools of competition and the quality of goods and services. On the other hand, it necessitates quite a lot of costs for the company. The company has to use the latest technology for increasing its sales and product quality. Globalization has increased the speed of technology transfer and technological improvement. Customer expectation and directing markets, most companies in capital intensive markets are at rest, and that's why they need quick, rapid adapting concerning the customer markets expectation. These companies have to have efficient technology management and efficient R&D management.
Okay, thank you, panelist number 3, for your wonderful and amazing explanation. So, let's move on to panelist number 4.
Globalization leads to increased competition, just like panelist number 2 said. This competition can be related to product and service cost and price, target market, target marketer, technological adaptation, quick response, quick productation by companies, and etc. When a company produces with less cost and sells cheaper, it is able to increase market share. Customers have a large multitude of choices in the market, and this affects their behavior. Just like they want to acquire goods and services quickly and in a more efficient way than before. They also expect high quality and low prices. All these expectations needed a response from the company, otherwise, sales of the company will decrease and they will lose profit and market share. A company must always be ready for market share. A company must always be ready for the price, product, and services, and customer preferences because all of these are global market requirements. And it is a very effective way to help small businesses compete in the global market world.
Thank you, panelist 4, for that answer. Globalization refers to the way that people around the world have become more connected politically, economically, and socially. We are moving away from the self-contained countries and toward a more integrated world. Globalization of business is the change in a business from a company associated with a single country to one that operates in multiple countries. So, here's the questions. How does globalizations affect local businesses? Panelist 5, the floor is yours.
Since globalization gives every businesses an opportunity to grow and expand, local businesses are not exempted from its positive effects. As we all know, local business means any company that provides goods or services to a local population is considered a local business. Often denoted by the phrase brick and mortar, a local business can be a locally owned business or a corporate business with multiple locations operating in a specific area. But because of globalization, local businesses can spread and reach throughout different countries. They can also market their products in different ways, such as through social media and blogs. And also, it causes Filipinos to consume cheaper important products, and their own products are left and sold at a much cheaper price. Globalization allows the privatization of social institutions like schools, hospitals, and other social centers and services like water and light that are much needed by the poor majority.
Okay, yes, I heard a lot of companies markets the product in social medias and it's a big success. Knowing how powerful media is, I think that it's totally marvelous and amazing. Since the topic is impact about the digital business, I want to ask further questions related to it. So here we go. So how does globalization affect industry and development? Okay, let's hear the answer from panelist number 6.
Hi, I'm Dailin Baring. Globalization creates greater opportunities for firms in less industrialized countries to tap into more and larger markets around the world. Those businesses located in developing countries have more access to cheaper imports and larger markets. In general, globalization decreases the cost of manufacturing. This means that companies can this average cost of goods is a key aspect that contributes to in decreases in the standard or living. Consumers also have access to a wider variety of goods.
Thank you, panelist number 6, for that answer. Now, panelist number 7, here is your question. How does globalization affect our community? Okay, panelist number 7, it's your turn.
Globalization is associated with urban has accelerated and the growth of cities in the developing world especially is linked to substandard living for many. Let me revisit the business perspective of globalization. Lead in establishing themselves and creating a major presence in the almost every Coca-Cola, McDonald's, and Nike are examples of such operation. The media then plays a major role in advertising the benefits of new products and services as being better and superior to what the local market has. And slowly but steadily, the food that we eat, the clothes we wear, and the lifestyle we lead begin to change.
Thank you, panelist number 7. For, and next, we will be panelist 8 to deliver his answer. Panelist number 8, the turn is yours. May I call Trisha Pay Balambao?
Study. As globalization increases the speed and prevalence, and for the companies for more opportunities are opening easily. To perform on the international market, the managers develop and adapt strategies for internationalization in order to transform their organizations into globally competitive enterprises. Managers seek to coordinate the supply, production, marketing, and other activities based on international activities. The organization of the company globally is challenged and requires strategic positioning, organizational skills, a high degree of coordination and integration, attention to the needs of individual markets, and the implementation of common practices. The strategy in an international context is an organizational plan for positive positioning compared to the competitors. These plans lead to the company select customers, market, products, and services in global markets, not just a particular international market. The strategy in an international context should help managers to formulate a strong international vision, allocation of scarce resources in the world, participate in the major markets, implementation of global partnerships and involvement in competitive activities in response to global rivals and established activities, and add additional value on global level. Thank you.
So that's the end of our discussion. So thank you so much for listening, and we hope that you enjoy our discussion.